Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it. Like, share, subscribe to y'all, let's get it. Let's go. I promise you, man. Oh, hey, where's that? Hey, you. How do he know this? Y'all see I wasn't in the cell no longer than about 30, 40 minutes, man. Y'all see that? I'm like, man, I know Jess ain't tell him. I'm thinking it's Jess. I'm like, man, I know Jess ain't do that. I know Jess ain't do that, man. He know I don't move like that, man. Got this worrisome dude in front of the whole pod like this when he said the whole pod was like, dude is sleep downstairs up. I'm on the railing looking like, he like, hey, Weezy, you got? I'm like, I'm just still like this. I said, nah, I don't got nothing, bro. He was like, he still got the door. He was like, oh, you ain't got nothing. I was like, man, I don't have nothing, man. He was like, he let the door close. I said, he stuck his head back to the window. He was like, man, who told this worrisome maniac, man? I was like, yo, I go back in the cell, I'm like, I sit down, I'm like, I get back up, I'm like, yeah. I come to the door, I was like, hey, Jess. I seen Jess walking over there. I was like, yo, Jess. He was like, yo, like, come here, bro. He was like, all right. Bro, come up the steps. Come on the steps. I was like, yo, you told all the way across the hall I got tobacco? He was like, nah, I ain't say nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't telling nothing. I said, bro, what's going on, bro? I sat in the cell 30 minutes. What's going on out here? He said, oh, whatchamacallit? He out here pumping. He said, bro, out here pumping, man. You know, Terrell got it. Terrell out here doing his thing. I'm like, for real, man? I was like, man, I wonder if he told. He was like, man, I seen him out in the hallway talking to a dude named Pod. So I don't know what he said. I'm like, man, that's lame if he did. I said, not the whole pod. My bro was like, man, just like, man, it's chill, bro. It ain't that serious. I was like, it is that serious, man. I was like, all right, it ain't nothing, man. I said, I asked him. I said, but if he did that, though, bro, that was lame, bro. I'm just letting you know now. That's your homeboy, man. He was like, yeah, bro, wow, if he did that, though, man. He was like, well, look, we got the tobacco this weekend. We supposed to get the la-la. He was like, man, everything going smooth at the end of the day. I was like, everything is going smooth, bro. I said, but at the end of the day, though, man, like, bro, wilding, though, man. Like, this is out of control right here, man. Like, I gotta see what's going on. I didn't like that, y'all. Like, and this is what happens when you got a new guy in the crew. Kind of like stuff like this happen, man. He turned into a liability, man. He can't keep his mouth shut, y'all. So, pooh. So I ain't say nothing all day. We come back from dinner. Bro was like, Just was like, yo, you trying to go up? I'm like, yeah. He was like, come to my cell. I slept across from the dude Terrell under my cell. I was on the top. He was under in the bottom cells down there. So he was like, yo, come to my cell. I'm like, all right, bring some receipt paper. I'm like, all right. I come downstairs. I get in the cell. I see bro in there already. He was sitting on the T. He had his back to me because he's sitting on one part of the bench and he's rolling up. So he got his back to me when I come in, but I instantly spotted see it was the dude Terrell. So I come in and I see the little fro come in. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yeah, come on, bro. We about to do 3 joints. You gonna like one, he gonna like one, and I'm gonna like one. I'm like, bro, I was trying to save my junk, bro. I don't know if we gonna be a lot for this weekend, bro. Y'all trying to do 3 jumps. We might don't get nothing this weekend. This word Terrell turned around. He was like, we a lot this weekend, Weezy. What you talking about? We a lot. We a lot. You ain't gotta worry about that. I need some la-la to go with all this tobacco. We a lot. We a lot. So I'm like, man, all right, man. I was like, you say that, man. You sure? He was like, yeah, trust me, man. My aunt coming to see me. All right. So we sat down the whole time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I'm a psychopath on the low. Y'all already know it the whole time like this. The junk is going around. And I'm kind of can't stop thinking about it, though. I'm like, I was like, hey, man, let me ask you a question, man. I looked at Judge Justice like, I was like, yo, let me ask you a question. He was like, what's up? I was like, yo, you told the old head such and such over there that I had the tobacco? He was like he thought about it. He was like, I mean, I told him I'm rocking with you and Jess, and like, we straight. And, you know, like, I got it for now, but people gonna come out with some more later. And he told me he already had a friendship with you. Like, y'all already do business. So, like, it was hard to hide. So I just basically told him that, yeah, we all straight, but y'all ain't making no noise right now. I said, bro, how you gonna tell another man about what I got going on, bro? He was like, come on, man, it ain't that serious, man. I was like, you said it ain't that serious, bro. But you could have told the wrong person. What if you'd have came in there and tried to rob me or something, bro? You don't know what's going on, man. You just running your mouth and don't know what you talking about, bro. He was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You got tobacco, right? You got some tobacco, right? I was like, what? He was like, you got some tobacco, right? I was like, bro, who you talking to? Just was like, yo, y'all chill out, man. Chill, man. He was like, man, we supposed to be in this together, man. Didn't I make sure you got the tobacco? I said, didn't I make sure you got the $100? He said, you think you was the only one that can get $100? I said, man, you funny, man. I said, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I said, look, we can be cool or whatever the case, man. I said, but don't tell nobody my business. When I tell you don't tell nobody my business, man, like this your last warning, bro. Like I'm being, just was like, yo, chill. I was like, nah, bro, like he wilding. Like you gotta know what you did is wrong. You're not gonna be around me thinking what you did is right, bro. Don't tell nobody my business. Period. This don't have to be more than what it is. If you just be like, that's a bet. That's all you got to say, man. So he was like, all right, Weezy, man. All right, Weezy, man. I was like, man, all right, man. So just kind of brush that off right there. I just had to make sure I straighten bro, man. Y'all feel me? So boom. Wrong with him, man. Make sure I straighten him. You think you're going to get away with that? Nuts. You're not going to get away with it, man. So we sat in there and we finished those fees off, man. We chilled for a little bit and I won't really no more discussion about it. I still didn't come out with nothing. Dudes in the pod, Weezy, what's up? I'm like, yo, a couple of dudes that I rock with. Yeah, bro, I got some roll-ups, bro. What's up? What you want, bro? Going to certain dudes' sales. A couple of dudes from Richmond that I rock with. What's up? Now I got to go in they sale. What's up, bro? Here you go. I'm serving dudes out the bag of the 50 side, which ain't nothing because I got a lot of the Hank. But still, though, this wasn't my plan how I was supposed to move. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm serving dudes. Here you go. I looked out for people. Get it out of the way, man. It's all good, man. Pod know I got it now. So still moving around like it's normal, though. Not doing nothing different. Everybody's still looking at Terrell like he's the main one that has the stuff because he was the main one that has the stuff. Now, the whole time he had his stuff, I ain't even gonna lie, Terrell really was getting some money in that joint. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Now that he had the protection of Jess, and, you know, I'm with Jess, and Jess, you know, some other Norfolk dudes in there, like, I felt like he was really comfortable. Like, the red team that was in there, they weren't really on no maniac stuff that I had noticed. They weren't on no maniac stuff, and they weren't acting too crazy like that. So, like, he was all the way good at this moment, man. Like, everything was going smooth, man. So, the weekend I rolled around, man. So, when the weekend I rolled around, y'all already know this was the time for the Lala. Now, it moves, the tobacco game can move like the Lala. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but, like, when I say it's different, like, when you have that Lala, you're gonna attract different type of maniacs. Like, you're gonna attract those Lala maniacs. They're gonna be coming. The tobacco is a little bit more, you can handle that. Anybody can sell the tobacco. That Lala is gonna be all type of different maniacs lurking around, man. So, like, I had to let bro know. So this is before he even get, I'm like, yo, bro, listen, when you get the Lala, I'm letting you know one more time. When you get this Lala, bro, listen. When you get this Lala, Just was like, when he get the Lala, I'm gonna sell the Lala. I got it, bro. You ain't gonna be around here running around like you got this tobacco. He was like, oh no, you can do that, Just. Yeah, you good. You can do that, Just. I ain't tripping about that. I ain't trying to have everybody like they calling my name, and I gotta worry about everybody, and I gotta do. I'm like, yeah, bro, cause listen, the wrong person gonna pull up on you, bro, and like I don't know how I can go. Everybody, like, if you gonna be smart about it, bro. Be smart about it like this. You see, you ain't dealing with no lunatics with the tobacco. Let bro deal with the Lala, man. That's all that matters. He was like, yeah, all right, that's a bet. That's a bet. So we put him on. We schooled him. Next day roll around. Bro go to visit. Bro in visiting room. Bro go to visit and call outside rec while he was in visiting room. So we go outside. Me and bro out there. Me and Just go out there. Just go out there and do a little workout. I wasn't prepared to go out there. I went out there and hollered at my man for a little bit. Then Just was finished what he was doing, and me and him was right there, kind of like by the fence, not too far from 30 building, but we on the yard. We right there. And we chilling. We standing right there. But when we standing there on the yard, y'all know the visiting room is on the other side of the yard. Like when you coming from outside of the yard to go to the visiting room, you go down the hill, you get to that gate where I said we be yelling at people on the other side. We can talk to people from the other side. You go through that gate, then you go up the hill. And it's next door to 80 building. It's like another building, part of their support building looking type of stuff. But that's where the visiting room is at. So like me and bro just standing there because we got a view of everybody that's coming through the gate. We got a view of the whole boulevard. So me and bro just kicking it at the gate like this. We just posted up. We just kicking it. But the whole time we being dumb nosy to see a bro gonna come back. So we see some feet because they got the gate blocked off. But you can still see legs on the other side of the yard. Just like they can see legs. But if you far enough, you can scream across the fence and you see your homeboy. All we see is legs coming down the hill, so we know these dudes coming from the PI. So we standing like right here, we like this chilling. And we look, the gate open up, boom. You just see bro coming through, Terrell came through, he was stuck, he was moving. All you seen was that little fro moving, he was moving. He get back to the pod. So we in the cell, we like, man, this y'all crazy. We like, yes. He ain't say nothing to us. I was like, nah, I was like, he didn't need to say nothing to him. Let him get back to the building. That's word. Jess was like, yeah, he got that. No, he got it. He was like, yeah, I'm a lock, though. He was like, see, you gotta do all the hard work. He was like, Jess was like, see, I'm a lock, though. He gonna look out for me. I'm gonna pump the whole back. I'm like, yeah, make sure. I was like, because look, bro, we gotta at least get some like, bro, like this ain't a lot. We gotta get some runs in, bro. Like, we can't let it go down the drain that fast, man. He was like, nah, we ain't gonna let it go down the drain. Ain't nothing going down the drain, Weezy. I'm like, bet, bro. So look, as soon as we get back, bro, I said, look, that's what we gonna do. I said, you go check to see if everything copacetic. I'm not gonna go to his cell. I said, you go check. I said, if everything copacetic, y'all two buck on dinner, acting like y'all going to child. I said, cause I ain't gonna come around y'all. I said, act like y'all going to child and just come upstairs, act like y'all and just turn around, y'all come to my cell. So he was like, all right. I said, we just bag up in there. I said, by the time dudes come out from rep, we gonna have to cut up, we gonna be bagging up. It is what it is. I said, but at least we gonna catch a little grace period window if we can handle this before counting, everybody can get their gap. He was like, all right, bet. So we shoot back. They open up the gate, we get back. We going back. I'm happy going down the boulevard. Y'all already know the count. I got the sack walk. I'm like this going down the boulevard. Cool as a fan walking down the boulevard, y'all. Like, yeah, that sack about to come through, y'all. So boom. Y'all know I was happy about that. I was waiting on that package game. Pause. I was waiting on it, but I know bro had it. Because if he didn't have it, he wouldn't have came back through that gate looking as happy as that he had looked. He didn't look sad, but he still had the normal face like he was just trying to throw everybody off, which was a smart move game. So we were just waiting for it. We go back. I look. I seen bro act like he was going to his cell, and he shot to this way, like he was going towards the Terrell cell. I go up the steps like everything was normal. I went up the steps like this, y'all feeling good. That sack run, I was like, I ain't skipped one step, you hear me? Happy as hell exercise. Good to myself. I sit down. I'm like, shh. My cellar like, you going to child? I was like, nah, I ain't going to child. No, I ain't going to child. No, no child for me. Yeah. I'm seeing what's going on. He was like, all right. So I was like, I'm chilling. He was like, all right. So I'm sitting in the jump. Yeah, knock at the door. I was like, yo. I look, it's Terrell. I was like, bro, thought I told you play it off at child. He was like, yeah, he is. He was like, he down there throwing it up now. He was like, but he got it though. I just came to tell you touchdown. I was like, bet, bro, go ahead, do it. He was like, all right. So he shot off. He didn't even come in the cell. So I sit back down. I feel a little bit more happier. I'm like, shh, more and more we're back. I'm feeling happy, y'all. I'm like, yes, man. Like, it feels good. Like, that's why I always break that down to y'all. Like, when you take care of mission in prison, like, we didn't get it easy like those other prison systems. They stuff is kind of easy. Like, if I was out there, I'll mastermind like crazy. But in Virginia, you got to be a major mastermind because it's hard to get this stuff, man. Pause and like, for real, when you put a play together, like I was saying, when you see it come together, it's just a beautiful feeling, y'all. So boom. Just waiting now, man. I'm just waiting. Exit out for child. Exit out for the child hall. Exit for the child hall. You're like, yes. I come to the door and look. I'm like, I see everybody like roaches going out the door. Everybody dipping out and looking. I can't see bro in them. Then I look and I finally see them kind of like last going out the building. Dip out. I go back to sit on the bed. Everybody leaving out. You hear noise. Then it just get quiet. Like nobody really in the pod. People be in there, but it gets quiet when everybody go eat. So it get quiet in the pod. So everybody dip out. I look, I hear a slide open. That's bro and them. They coming back. They come straight up the steps. I hit my door. I open the door. Already opened it up. They came right in the jump. Boy slid in the pod. My boy slid in the cell. Come in the joint. I was like, yeah, I put the cut up. I was already waiting. I had the jump right in my hand. So they came in, closed the door, boom. Threw the cut up immediately. So he in the jump. What's up, bro? He was like, psh. Yeah, I got it. He started putting the balloons right there. He was like, yeah. He was like, there you go right there. I was like, yeah, man, that's what's up, man. He was like, see, man, see, I knew we was gonna be friends, Weezy. I knew we was gonna be good friends, Weezy. I was saying in my head, like, yo, for real, I really ain't your friend for real, bro. Like, you kind of like, you know, like, I don't like you, to be honest with you, but sometimes you have to do business with people you don't really like. Like, that's life. Like, that's happened that, you know, in prison, you probably don't know this, but like, when you come home, you're gonna see. But once you're out here, you're gonna see that. Like, sometimes you don't have to do business with people you don't like. And this was a time that I was doing business with somebody I didn't really like, y'all. So boom. So I'd have been wrong. I'd have been like, yo, bro, we not friends, bro. I was like, you already know, bro. Yeah.
You already know, bro. Appreciate this, bro. I'm like, look, let's start breaking this joint down. I grab a razor, get him a razor. We just start cutting them joints up until we open up all the balloons. We put everything on the table. That joint was like a decent halftime game. You know what I mean? We just had nothing, though. We were just spending money on stuff, and we still got some Hank. So we still good right now. So I'm like, yes. So me and bro split it, man. So he like, yeah. He was like, look, though. He was like, it's the thing, though, man. He was like, look, we can do it like this time, though. He was like, but next time, though, I'm gonna get the high side, though, Weezy. He said, because the only reason I say that, man, is because it's hard to really throw that stuff up, though, man. Like, I hate doing it. I do it for the love of the money, but I just hate throwing it up, though. So I'm gonna have to get the high side next time. I said, bro, how you gonna get the high side and we gapping what's coming in, bro? Like, what's the problem with us gapping? I said, you got an easy job. I said, my homeboy just about to pump all your work. What are you talking about? Why me and you gotta split something? He was like, because I'm doing all the hard lifting. That's why. I'm like, pause wasn't invented yet, but still though, like, I was like, yo, all right, bro, like, I get it, but I'm like, still though, man, like, bro, just keep it where we got it at, bro. Like, why is you changing up our deal? Our deal was we'll split the loud pack. Him and bro was gonna do the ones and twos with the joint, man. He ain't had to do no work. So I'm like, bro, you saying that because we're just about to pump your pack? Jess was looking at me like, Weezy. I was like, nah, bro, like, why you changing up down? He was like, man, see, Weezy, you greedy. I was like, I'm greedy. I was like, I'm greedy. He was like, cuz, Weezy, like for real though, man, like bro, like I'm trying to be friends with you, Weezy, but like it's my way or the highway though. Like you act like you don't understand that now. I'm like, it's your way or the highway. I wanted to say you fucking cream puff, y'all. So boom, I held my tongue. Pause, man. I did though, man. I was like, come on, bro, your way or the highway. I said, your way or the highway. I said, listen, bro, my man is holding you down, right? He was like, yeah, that's my man too. Just my man too. What you mean? He must. Before I even can get to arguing with him, I caught myself. Man. I was like, look, you right, man. I said, you got the high side, bro. I said, but look, that's not how you do business, how you just switch up and do stuff like that. I said, you got the high side though, bro. He was like, bro, it ain't nothing, Weezy. Like, you locked up, you still getting something. Like, what you mad about? I'm like, he kept saying stuff like that, and I'm just like, I hate a dude that don't really understand my madness. Somebody that really think I'm just a maniac for no reason. I'm not a maniac for no reason. I'm a maniac because I'm doing business with a cream puff, y'all. So boom. So what the hell do he know? He don't know nothing. So I still play my role though. I promise you, I play my role because I see this my man project, man. At the end of the day, man, just trying to make him some money. The man about to go home. This is bro project right here, man. So like at the end of the day, this is what it is. So after they stayed in there for a little bit, child came back, they dipped out. So now people know we got the la-la. So they moving around, they out that junk, just out that junk moving around, just doing him. I come out, I'm doing me, everything going smooth. So I'm in my man's cell making a play. So as I'm in my man's cell making a play, Popcorn come to the door, because I was upstairs. Like the dude's cell I was at is the door right after Popcorn jump. So I wanted to jump. He was like, hey, your homeboy downstairs. All right, I'm like, who? He was like, your homeboy Jess. I'm like, Jess? I come out the cell, I look, I can hear something like under the steps over there, like a little argument slightly. So I look, I can hear like Jess' voice. I hear like a little argument. This is my work coming down the steps like this. I'm like, get down steps. I was like, yo, what's up, Jess? Jess was like, nah, like everything good. Jess was like this. He was like, nah, everything good. Or it don't have to be good. One or the other. I look, I seen the freaking coward standing right here. He was standing right beside him like, dude was like, look, we ain't saying that. See, you just don't know what's going on. So since you don't know what's going on, look, he was paying my homeboy. The tobacco. My homeboy said he wanted some weed. He said he's supposed to send my homeboy some la-la. My homeboy never get the la-la, so I'm trying to get the la-la for him, and he acting like he ain't got no la-la. When I know he got la-la. Just was like, he ain't got none. Yeah, he ain't got none. Nah, he don't got none. I was like, yo, come on, bro. I was like, look. I said, man, look, what y'all trying to buy something, man? Because I knew the dudes. I was like, what you trying to buy something, man? He was like, nah, we ain't buying nothing. He gonna give us something. He ain't gonna give me nothing. We gotta fight. My homie sent a word like, if I don't get nothing from me, he don't gotta fight. So I'm like, man, he's not even on the red team no more, bro. Like, what y'all doing, bro? Like, he was like, man, Weezy, look, real talk. Like, y'all don't understand what this dude got going on. I ain't trying to get in nobody's way. I said, you are though, bro. You kind of messing up though. He was like, man, word, Weezy. He was like, man, fuck that shit. He was like, for real, Weezy, fuck that nigga, man. He said, that nigga a bitch, for real, Weezy, right in front of his face. So the nigga ain't say shit. He was like, man, fuck that nigga, Weezy, that nigga a bitch anyway. And he said it right in front of goddamn nigga Terrell. Terrell just was like, he made a face like, he had a dumbass face when bro said that. So I'm like, man, go ahead, man. He was like, man, fuck that shit, man. Real shit, man. So Just was like, nah, bro, ain't nobody fucking with him right now, bro. We got something going on. Y'all niggas don't respect that, then it's whatever. So I'm like, bro, listen, they don't even gotta come to that, bro. I said, y'all niggas trying to spend some money, bro. I'll look out. Y'all niggas trying to spend some money. Other than that, bro, ain't nothing gonna happen to bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He was like, niggas was like, yo, man, that shit crazy. So another red team member called him to the door. So dude dip off. So the one that I really knew was right there. And I'm like, yo, look, bro. I said, look, man, let me holler at you right quick. Spin a lot with me right fast. He's like, all right. So me and him start spinning a lot. So I'm like, yo, look, bro. I know that nigga a bitch, man. I went on and told him because I already knew it was the count. I was like, yo, I know dude a bitch, man. Like, we need him right now, bro. Like, we trying to get that pop, bro. Like, we trying to win, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all kind of interfering with us a little bit, man. Like, what's goody, bro? He started laughing. He like, man, go ahead, Weezy. He was like, nah, but even though he ain't red team no more, like, he's still old red team, though. And see, y'all ain't know he was coming off the tobacco. He was like, he ain't tell y'all that. I was like, nah, I ain't really give a fuck what he was doing with his shit, to be honest with you. He was like, nah, but he got some lala, bro. He got to break bread with it. I said, bro, he don't got none, bro. I said, that lala was me and bro shit. Real shit. He was like, man, that's his shit, Weezy. I said, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, that's not his shit. That's not his shit, man. He was like, man, look, man. I said, look, bro, this is what I'll do, bro. I said, look, this is what I'm going to do out the kindness of my heart. Because it's been times that I done came to you for something. You looked out for me. Because, bro, I had such stuff from time to time. I was like, bro, it's been time I done came to you. You will look out. I said, so this is what I'm going to do. I said, bro, I'm going to give you a spoon, bro, on the house. I said, I'm going to give you a spoon on the house, bro. Let the nigga live, bro. I said, you need this weak-ass nigga, bro. He was like, all right, though, Weezy, man, with that tobacco shit, though, like, I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck what he do, bro. Like, I just don't want nobody to put hands on him, bro. You know what I mean? So he's saying that Just pull up was like, what's good? I was like, look, bro, everything good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I said, ain't nobody gonna mess with him, man. And I looked up, seen Terrell walking up. He was playing with his throat. He was like, what's the verdict? I said, the verdict is you straight. Red team member was like, yeah, all right, and just walked away. So the red team dude walked away. It's us three, me, him, and Jess. So Jess was like, I told you, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. I said, yeah, bro, you see that, bro? Niggas got your back, bro. I said, you still trying to go up on the price? You trying to fuck up the deal that me and you got going on? You trying to get the high side even after all of this right here? He was like, shit, hell yeah. Shit, I'm still the one gotta go get it. Shit. I'm just looking at his ass like, man, this is a fucking cream puff, y'all. So boom. Used to have me angry sometimes. So y'all gotta excuse me in this story. Because this guy used to have me angry. Maybe because I was a maniac. And I know y'all gonna say, like, Weezy, you a Terminator. No, this wasn't no Terminator activity. This was just activity of me not really wanting to deal with this guy, but I had to do business with this guy. That's the only activity this was right here, y'all. I'm promising y'all, man. Like, I wasn't overreacting. I wasn't doing too much. This was just one of them times that I just ain't like how bro was moving, but still I gotta do business with him, man. So when Jess heard that bro was like, yeah, I'm still gonna change y'all. No, you still gotta get more than you. We just saved him. We just saved him from the red team, literally. We just saved this man from the red team, literally, man. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? We saved this man from the red team, literally. And this man is still saying that he went up on the price on me. But it's all good, though, at the end of the day, because I still just want some la-la, and I definitely want that tobacco play again. I definitely want that. So I'm like, man, I'm just going to be patient, man, and keep my mouth closed, y'all. So boom! Pause. I have to, man, because I don't want to mess up, man. Like I say, this got a lot to do with Jess. And I already know Jess, he's counting on me to be on my best behavior with a cream puff. But I know how to carry a cream puff, though. This stay out of cream puff way, man. Me and him just have conversation when it's time to do business, man. But, like, he started kind of, like making me mad. Like, when he pop up and he'll see me, be like, man, my friend Weezy, man. Like, he used to say stuff like that. And I don't know if he was trying to be funny, or I don't know if he was, like, really serious about it, man. All I know, he used to feel crazy. He used to be like, hey, he see me, he was coming to sell me, and bro might be in the city, like, oh, look, my friend Weezy. What's up, friend? I'm like, what's up, friend? Wait, man, bro, you, like, for real, though? Like, he don't even know I wanted to smack his whole toboggan off, man. But, like, again, kept my composure, man. So I just didn't like a lot of stuff he did, man, bottom line, man. So everything had to go normal, though, because, like I say, Jess was counting on me, man. So I let the bro live. I ain't gonna lie, let him live, man. I ain't want to bring nothing no crazy attention to what we had going on, and everything jive went smooth with that first run. I ain't gonna lie, even after the la-la, it was like smooth selling, man. Like, we supplied basically just the building. We didn't have a lot, and we didn't have a lot to do for spoons and nothing like that. That joke was basically like, I was getting more money off the tobacco anyway. Like, the la-la was a bonus. Like, I just got la-la, like, I'm straight. Like, I ain't really selling a whole lot of that. You gotta be a chosen one to get some of this la, y'all. So boom. And that's real facts, man, because at the end of the day, people already know I'm petty, man. I'm not selling nothing like that, man. But I'm trying to make it in there, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm rolling with a cream puff, man. And I gotta be on my best behavior, man. So I'm in the cell chilling one day, minding my own damn business, man. And this is like probably like right after we go to breakfast a little bit, probably like Empire Rec, Mob 1, the first school, then left out and did all of that. So I never really come out super early unless I'm going outside or I gotta take care of something. Other than that, I'm gonna be in the cell. I'm gonna be in the cell chilling, man, looking at an old Dog the Bounty Hunter rerun or something, man. Like on A&E, that's what I'm looking at, man. So I used to chill. I used to be in the cell. So I'm in the cell chilling, man. I just hear a knock. That John was like, I'm like, yo, he was like, Weezy. I was like, yo, he was like, yo, Jess wants you, man. I was like, Jess, I was everything good. I get up, come to the joint and look. He was like, hold on, bro. They opened up the slider. He shot out. He dipped. He went out in the hallway. So I'm like, why he called me? And he dipped. I'm all out in the park. I'm right here by my door, though. I got my socks on. I'm like, bro, what got going on, man? So I'm just waiting. He was like, I don't know. He was like, they called him out to the council office. I'm like, man, all right, we got going on, man. I was like, man, that junk crazy. So I'm standing there, I was like, man, he taking too long. So I went back in the cell and sat back down. I was like, bro, called me and dipped out. I went back in the cell, sat back down, y'all. I was like, man, bro, wildin', man. So I'm sitting in the junk watching TV. And I'm chilling, man. This is my word, man. I'm chilling in the junk watching TV. I hear another knock at the door. I'm like, yo. I see the arm. It's bro. It's Jess. I see his tattoo on his arm. I'm like, yo. He opened the door. He was like, man, this junk crazy. I knew this junk was going to happen, Weezy, man. As soon as everything started going smooth, too, man. As soon as we was in this junk, and we was winning, man. See how my luck is, man. My luck bad, bro. I just went in there and I was snapping, bro. They won't try to hear nothing, bro. Like, this junk crazy, Weezy. My luck bad, bro. I'm like, what you mean? What you talking about, bro? How your luck bad? What happened? He was like, man, I'm getting transferred tomorrow.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.